UNCC here in Charlotte is where I attended for 3 years. COVID hit right about halfway point of my school career. It started off being something that, we joked about. I was very ignorant about it at first. I remember it was around February that me and my friends, we went to Miami, which at that point was a hot spot for COVID. So we were there, like enjoying life. We were gone for about a week. We came back from Miami, and within 2 days, the school shut down completely. But once COVID hit, my job let me go. I had to, move back with my parents. It was a humbling moment. I had to put my pride to the side and message them and tell them, hey, I have to move back. My father, mother, and little brother were the ones that I moved in with. But also during that period, my sister and her husband is in the military, and he was deployed to Kuwait. She decided to go live with my parents as well because she's a full-time nurse, and doing everything by herself and having two little girls was a little bit hectic. And then I moved back in, and then my older brother, so we all just came together. It had good things that came with it in regards to connecting with my family and being able to grow in that relationship. But then, of course, there's a lot of characters, there's a lot of attitude, especially with the little girls. It was very hard to have privacy sometimes in that household, unless it was nighttime when everybody's going to sleep. But I'm a graphic designer, and one of the things that was impactful is the fact that, so when I would design, I would be around, my class was a total of like 22 other people. So if we were working, although we might not even be talking, there's always that creative flow going around the area, like, oh, he's working, I'm working, hey, he's working over there, she's working. And that was something that I missed immediately. So on my last year, I told myself, I can't let this just slip by. This opportunity to just focus 100% and give it my all to school. There's a lot of adjusting to do, which was the reality of remote life, remote school. I also took it upon myself to become really involved in school. Not just like academically, but outside school. I was what was considered a student leader. So I became the president of this organization called AIGA, which is basically an organization for graphic designers. My biggest goal was to create a community. The video calls were essential and key to keep a relationship in a COVID pandemic. Regardless of how people might have hated Zoom class, Zoom was our way to stay connected and our way to interact with each other. So we would host game nights. We would host study sessions. And I think that it was very evident to see, because when I was vice president, where only one person would come to the meetings, to when I was president, whenever we had a total of 30 people on a call, that I was very happy with how I left that. And I felt like I was able to cement something with this organization.